watching it with Smart Mark. Lights go out, you're in the dark. You're watching it with Smart Mark. Heels being the baddest of bad, faces getting pops from being rad. From bell to bell in the ring, we're having fun watching wrestling. Doesn't matter who you like, we're here to see a badass fight. Long-term story arcs, you're watching it with Smart Mark. Lights go out, you're in the dark. You're watching it with Smart Mark. You're watching it with Smart Mark. There's a running mark, we'll allege you're having fun on the Gamersledge. 1, 2, they bring you to the edge. Twitch.tv/Gamersledge. Doesn't matter who you like, we're here to see a badass fight. Long-term story arcs, you're watching it with Smart Mark. Lights go out, you're in the dark. You're watching it with Smart Mark. You're watching it with Smart Mark.
Our exploratory diving bell is
Escape the mummy is here in Paris.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson, and that is
All computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific. We'll start searching that area immediately.
Or in other words, greetings and salutations, ledgelords, ladies and gender fluid friends of any persuasion. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Gamersledge. I'm one of your hosts, Mark. Joining me in the Discord is Kokesh Kid.
What's up?
And Shank the Noob, a.k.a. Harlequin Jack. The Harlequin Jack. I'll get it eventually. And also joining us, Tom.
Hello.
And we're here for some wrestling. It's AEW Dynamite 300. Joining us in a couple minutes will be Lexi as well.
Nice.
Yes.
I also wanted to tell you guys about how my trip went.
Oh, I hope you had a good time while you're on your trip.
Yep, we had a good time. Lots of standing in line.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was a VIP.
Mm-hmm.
I waited for about hour and a half to get John Boyega's autograph.
Nice.
About an hour and a half to get the voice of Destro and one of the Transformers. Arthur, I don't know. I don't remember I don't know how to say his last name, but it starts with a B.
The giant browser window that's got all those jewelry logos and stuff. Just close all of them. Far right. Big X. Nope. Down. Nope. Too far down. Just down and to the left. The browser window tab. Yep, that. There you go. And then on the left, you have to hit the G for the... You have to hit the G for the server. Yeah, click on the G. You've not yet clicked on it. Left click. You're not. Because it hasn't changed. It would change to have the server stuff instead of your direct message. Okay. So why don't you restart your computer then? Sorry. Doing tech support from far.
Well, with 3 minutes, do you want me to get on with the card?
Yeah, jump into the card if you would, please.
Okay. So the card tonight is we are going to have, I guess they're sponsored by Superman that's coming out. So we're going to have two tag team matches, Heroes versus Villains. Bandito teaming up with Paragon against Takeshita, the Young Bucks. Duelistico and Beast Mortos against Will Ospreay, Swerve Strickland. Then in the four-way for the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet at All In Texas is Brody King versus MJF versus Anthony Bowens versus AR Fox for the TBS Championship. We have Mercedes and Monet defending against Mina Shirakawa. And then the match will probably take the match of the night for me is a returning Kota Ibushi, first time in AEW, taking on Kazuchika Okada. A little bit of wrestling news, as it has been reported today, Britt Baker is looking to get out of her contract since she has not been seen since November 2024. And she made a comment, same water, the only thing that changed is its value was the place. So next time you feel your worth is nothing, maybe you're at the wrong place. And she made some other comments while on Sammy Guevara's vlog, where he last said, yeah, maybe I'll see you in 6 years. But Fightful Select has also previously reported that she is still under contract as she signed a 5-year deal back in 21. And as we learned from Gray Phoenix, Tony Khan does not like letting people out of their contract, especially when they're injured. So we'll have to see how far she gets with that, especially since WWE was just in Pittsburgh and Evolution is supposed to be coming up in Pittsburgh again. So they don't want people to snatch her up, even though they're saying WWE says she's welcome in the back, but there's really been no interest in her. That's it for the news today.
So I didn't know that Kane was the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know that Kane was the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
No kidding.
Yeah. Because when I went to go get his autograph, he had to change his signing times because he had to catch an earlier flight. And I'm like, why is he catching an earlier flight? And they're like, because he's the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm like, what? I didn't know that.
Wow.
And then I was talking to Aaron on Monday, and he goes, yeah, he's the mayor. He's the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yep. All right. Here is Dynamite 300.
Oh yeah, talking about Dynamite 300. There's like commemorative notes or something that the Young Bucks signed with an actual feather pin, and they're only selling 300 up on shopaew.com.
For the 300th time, AEW Dynamite is live at the Toyota Arena in Ontario, California. I'm Excalibur, joined by Ian Riccaboni and the Human Suplex Machine team, and we are just 10 days away from All in Texas.
Now watch Hangman come out and do another 3 minutes in Spanish.
So,
sorry.
I'm a little bit confused on Once Human. Are they having an update tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight. Or right now, actually. Probably for the next couple hours. Started at 4, they expected it to go for 2 hours or so.
Oh, sorry, it was Young Bucks scroll, personally signed by the founding fathers themselves. with 300 not being sold online, but it's actually there on Ontario, California,
The Hangman's
at the
and
merch
Gallows
stand.
here in Ontario. I couldn't agree more, Taz.
Look, I am not going to waste too much of everyone's time because I had said plenty about how much this match means to me. I've said plenty about how much this company and this championship mean to me, and I have said that I would ride through death itself for this. I made a promise that at All In, I would win the All Elite Wrestling Men's World Championship. That I would free it from that briefcase and hold it over my head for the entire world to see. And that is a vow I will keep with my life.
How did work go, man?
So you can tie me up and you can bloody me, but it would not be enough. And like last week, you can wrap a chain around my neck and hang me from the sky, but you would have to kill me before I let this chance pass me by. And if you think that I am going to let the elites, or that I am going to let the Death Riders' involvement cost me this, then you are the biggest dumbass in the world. Because at All In, like all of Jon Moxley's matches, I know they are coming. So I will welcome them.
Lexi.
Give me the elite. Give me all of the Death Riders. Jon Moxley, you give me everything or you give me death and make
There
this
you go. Now she's in.
a Texas
Why can't I hear anything?
death match.
Texas Deathmatch?
I think that's what he said.
Your headset's on bottom.
Bombshell challenge.
Hello.
Hangman Adam Page for All In
Your
Texas.
headset's on.
And the answer from Jon Moxley
Are they plugged in?
coming perhaps a little quicker
And now
than
can
we
you hear?
anticipated, Ian.
Okay.
And I have to wonder, is Hangman biting off just a little bit more than he can chew?
still
Taz, with a
can't hear
man
me.
who is this
Hold
depraved,
on.
this violent, and this hell-bent on keeping that championship in the briefcase.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And Texas, we got to see it so quickly him coming out here.
We know the Texas Death Match, one of the most dangerous matches in all of professional wrestling. It's essentially no disqualification, no holds barred, anything goes. Hangman Adam Page, Jon Moxley, both of these men have battled through Texas Death Matches before.
Absolutely. And I think that's why the champion is walking out here. Once he heard those words, Texas Death Match, it's like, bingo! Man, let's see how this thing evolves
Joys
here.
of Texas.
And the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley, and he is vowed, as we mentioned, to run Hangman Page out of this business, to essentially end Hangman's career. And in a Texas Death Match, I think Jon Moxley has a distinct possibility of doing so. And the problem for Hangman is that every promise that Jon Moxley has made as AEW World Champion, he has kept. And that hangs like the sword of Damocles over the head of the Hangman heading in 10 days from now at All In Texas. And of course, Marina Shafir with that briefcase that we all suspect contains the AEW World Championship title belt, always at the side. The leader of the Death Riders, the AEW World Champion, that man, Jon Moxley.
Well, you heard Hangman earlier. He said, I know when you deal with Moxley, Death Riders aren't far behind, so he's got to be careful here, meaning Hangman.
So, at All In, you want to put all your chips on the table. Your life, your health, your career, all on the line, all on the table with the AEW World Championship in a Texas death match. No.
Succinct. Yeah.
You don't want that. You don't want that. You might think you want that, but you don't. Let me break it to you here, buddy. On July 12th at All In, you are going to lose. On July 12th at All In, you are not going to win because you don't want to win. No. You're happy right where you are. It's safe, it's comfortable. You don't actually want to wake up on Sunday morning with the AEW World Championship and everything that comes with it. Do you know why you won that Owen Hart tournament? Because it wasn't the highest peak. It wasn't really the top of the mountain. It was nice, but the top of the mountain, no, that's too difficult. That's too much pressure. That's not for me. That's for somebody else. I live in pressure.
What I missed?
They were shouting bald, and he's just telling him that you don't want the Texas death match because you don't want to win it.
You know,
That he can't handle all that
the
pressure
best wrestler in the world. That's
that comes with being the top
basic
guy.
shit. I am much more than that. I am much more than the AEW World Champion, and I will show the entire world on July 12th at All In. I will show them exactly who I am. I will show them exactly what a world champion looks like. You do not have it inside of you what it takes to take the AEW World Championship away from me. You certainly don't have inside of you what it takes for a Texas death match with me. You're not willing to go as far as you would need to go, and a Texas death match is not something you would survive. Texas death.
Have you not seen the match against Swerve that he did?
That wasn't a Texas death match. That was steel cage death match.
Oh, brother.
Raining down right hands on Hangman Adam Page. We are 10 days away from the World Championship match.
What's Hangman doing after his talking, getting some out of there?
Whoa. Hangman with a fork in his hand. Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, now Marina slapping the taste out of the mouth of Hangman.
Do it! I don't condone it, but do
Marina
it.
Shafir paintbrush. The #1 contender for the AEW World Championship a second time now.
Easy, Hangman. Easy. Damn.
Oh, wait. Yuta. And now Claudio Castagnoli from behind.
Well, like
This
it or
is
not,
where
Small, what Yuta
Pat
did like a
comes
bad
back.
trap. The ankle pick, held the ankle of Hangman while
Probably
Claudio
not.
did the
Probably
blindside
still dealing with
attack.
visa issues.
I think this is what they anticipated all along at Caliber to isolate Hangman. Hangman said he knew it was coming. He knew that Moxley would not ride alone, that the Death Riders would be at his side. Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, this 2-on-1 assault on Hangman Adam Page. They're trying to suffocate him. What is it?
Yeah, yeah, sure enough, I had to look off monitor. Moxley, he left the ring.
Moxley and Shafir leaving the ring. You see John Moxley still licking the wounds, but right now Claudio Castagnoli with Hangman the neutralizer.
Yeah, 2-on-1 situation.
Where's the ops?
Where's Swerve? Where's Will?
And they are just trying to humiliate
Where's
the
anybody?
#1 contender for the AEW World Championship just 10 days ahead of All in Texas.
Well, that's what they do. They do the dirty work of the world champion. It's usually an outnumbered situation.
But Hangman Page with that blockbuster challenge thrown out to John Moxley for the Texas death match, and Moxley just
flat out refusing. See,
I love how Yuta's always the one that gets the most heat.
All right.
And that can happen with just a quick clip of your
Hold
jaw.
on! Hold on! Is that the best you've got? Is that the best you've got? Send your little neutered lapdog Claudio after me, cause bitch, I'm still standing!
Still standing, huh? Still standing, huh?
Wait a second, Castagnoli. This is not over, obviously, here. I think he struck a nerve, then Hangman Claudio's ticked off. He got punked out here verbally.
Oh, wait a second.
Samoa Joe running interference.
Well, there's the ops.
Samoa Joe and the ops, they've had
The main op.
Page's back
Samoa Joe looks good.
over the last few weeks, and now Joe once again intervening. And Castagnoli.
Well, that was the funny thing. Since Britt, that news about Britt, Joe came out today. He goes, I guess making cryptic tweets is the way to go. Maybe I should do that more often, is make more cryptic tweets.
Castagnoli, he spotted it, and he's back and Wheeler Yuta off.
And they wouldn't do anything with that numbers advantage.
Well, watch your back, Hangman.
Oh,
Not gonna
shit.
phase him.
He doesn't realize that he can't hear it over this crowd. Oh, Hangman intercepts the briefcase.
Open it. Show us if there's no title.
Max, have I got something of yours? Huh? Be the champion that you say you are. Be the champion you say you are. Give me Texas Death. Give me Texas Death.
And Moxley, irate, but Hangman.
Here's a good first
in
segment.
possession of that briefcase.
Your face is good
Meanwhile,
for
the
a
ops
segment.
running interference, keeping the Death Riders at bay.
My face.
Side of the ring.
I know, that's what I
Gotta make
said.
a decision there, champ.
Oh, thanks.
You want it, you got it. All in. Texas Death.
There you go. With a smile, the grin on the face of Page. Texas Deathmatch for the AEW World Championship. Just 10
Think he's gonna
days
keep holding on to the
away.
briefcase? Nope.
But if he loses, what will Marina have to hold?
Roddy.
Oh, shit.
We get rid of her.
For all the bumps he takes.
In all the excitement, there's something I forgot. Mox,
I'm back.
you said that I didn't have what it took
Oh,
for Texas Death,
he's
and you
going
know that's a
to.
lie. Right? You know that's a lie. But in case you needed a reminder that I'd do anything that it takes.
Oh, I knew.
Wow.
Holy crap, did that really happen?
Page is willing to
Yeah.
go down to these dark depths. What will he do 10 days from now all in Texas?
Can't believe Hangman just did that. What the hell?
That's what I said. Did nobody watch what he did to Swerve in in their last match?
Hangman and Page, I mean, the Death Riders, Marina Shafir, they've been running one
Hey, look, we
shot
can finally
on
see
AEW
Yuta's face.
For months now. And now,
Yuta.
Hangman and
He
Page,
pulled
No,
his
no,
hair
that's,
back.
that's Shibata.
a salvo back at the
Don't be
Death
racist,
Riders
Ken.
ahead of the Texas Deathmatch.
How dare you, Ken?
I'm not racist because I can't run.
Listen, stop letting Mark try to gaslight him like this.
But fans look
I'm
up
glad
because
he's so low so that I can't understand what he's
here
saying.
July 11th, and now,
I said I'm not racist because I can't run.
No, I'm talking about
Rachel
Shank.
Brosnahan and timeless Tony
Oh, I know.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, now I can hear you like really well.
Cool, I'm gonna leave it at this volume for the rest of the stream.
What did they call you?
That's right.
Who are you?
Just Rachel. That won't do. Let's fix
Mark,
that.
gaslight
What about
people? I've never heard of
Rachel
such a thing.
Every day.
You're on thin ice, my friend.
No. Rachel.
Ooh,
the
that was a good one, Tom.
Oh, thanks. No, I know. Rachel, the Metropolis Maven. I'll take it. Put that on a t-shirt. Yes, darling. Superman is only in theaters July 11th.
Rachel Brosnahan starring as Lois Lane at DC Studios' Superman, July 11th, only in theaters. But now we are about to be graced by the AEW Women's World Champion.
Oh, so we're starting with Mercedes versus Mina.
I don't know. They didn't say that she was on commentary.
No, but it makes sense that she would be.
Yeah.
Timeless Tony Storm poised to join us here at the desk. As right now, though, let's go back to the ring of the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Ontario, California! Your opening contest set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit is for the TBS Championship!
Huge match right here.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan,
You bet.
Mina
Well, Ian, leading up to All In Texas, the AEW Women's World Championship title match, we've seen Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, take the fight directly to Timeless Tony Storm, and Tony Storm, longtime ally Mina Shirakawa, has had the champion's back.
So how was your guys' day?
No stranger
Good.
to the champion
Just
either,
cool.
Taz. The two met in the Tokyo Dome earlier this year. We got a great look at the world
How about you?
champion there.
Been a
It
little
should be
easy,
fantastic
a little
contest.
lighter for you,
Quite
Tom?
frankly,
Oh, no, when
We
you were
had-
gone, you just got back.
Mercedes Moné for putting the title on the
Yeah,
line heading in
we did
to
have
the
two
Texas.
houses today.
Oh, wow.
So yesterday we were supposed to clean a house, but she rescheduled for next week. So Dad had a day off from all the driving we did.
Nice.
And then today we did two houses, and it was a lot.
Champion Mercedes Moné!
Mercedes just collected belts.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Grand Slam Mexico, Mercedes Moné defeating Zeuxis to win the CMLL World Women's Championship. Earlier that month, traveled to Vienna, Austria to win the European Wrestling Association Women's Championship. Earlier this year, Ian, as you mentioned, defeating Mina Shirakawa for that Repro Undisputed Women's Championship. And then, of course, her first match in All Elite Wrestling, Mercedes Moné captured the TBS Championship. 4 titles, an opportunity at All In Texas to add a 5th to her repertoire. A real Ultimo Dragon J-Crown situation, Ian.
Absolutely, and earning the title shot in 10 days by winning the Owen Hart Foundation Cup.
Looks a little concerned, does Tony Storm.
I think maybe more repulsed by this plate of food.
I don't know what it is. I mean, the food looks pretty good, though.
And
From here.
as Mercedes Moné putting her boots up on the ropes. Mina Shirakawa immediately on the attack. Mercedes trying to back off.
And I don't know if you noticed, Excalibur, Mercedes had those photos of Tony Storm on the heels of her shoes, almost like she's beneath her.
I mean, we heard from Mercedes on Collision saying that she was going to be stomping all over Tony Storm's face all the way to Texas, and right now stomping all over Mina Shirakawa here in our opening contest tonight on Dynamite.
Oh.
And the photo of Tony Storm.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Like put their opponent's face on the bottom of their boots. And you can see Tony Storm again. She has a look on her face that we don't normally see.
Yeah, a look of apprehension on the face of the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Tony Storm. But Mina Shirakawa, looking for the roll-up, finds it. Just a 1 count, says referee Mike Posey. Mina shot to the midsection. And now Mina on the attack. Nope, Mercedes reversal. Looks to roll through now. Gonna make a statement here, but Mina slips free.
A nice counter by Mina.
Mina, so dangerous, that figure 4 leg lock. Mercedes knows that well. Nice trip there by Mina Shirakawa.
Caught the foot right there. Now Mina's mocking Mercedes.
Whoa.
What a shift in momentum that would be for Mina Shirakawa. Now cover here, too. Just 10 days away from All In Texas to capture the TBS Championship from the woman that will challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship in Arlington 10 days from now.
And the champion hasn't touched her food, not even a bite of the steak, not even a sip of water. There's a birthday cake over here. And nothing. There's a level of concern, Taz, I'm seeing right now from the world champion.
This is gonna be yeah, well, I think you're right. When someone has the success, non-stop success, except for that moment right there, that Mercedes has had and still has, I would guess that's hence why Toni Storm is so concerned. Come Texas with her title on the line.
Ina Shirakawa raining down right hands on the TBS champion Mercedes Moné since she's entered All Elite Wrestling.
I know you've been busy, Mark.
Undefeated.
But you really should try to find time to slot in Final Fantasy 16.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. It's not that I don't want to play it. It's just
to suffer her first singles loss just 10 days
really good. I've been enjoying it every day.
AEW match to date.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be massive.
It's one of those I'm gonna go to
Maybe
New
not
Game
as
Plus.
massive as that gigantic shimmy that we watched Mina do. It was interesting. Oh, it's kind of wildness. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Frenetic. Wow, Meteor there.
So were you guys affected by all those power lines and everything being knocked down?
No, that was
the TBS
more
champion.
northwest than us.
Mercedes.
Oh, okay.
We had like some microbursts, but
yeah,
no, that blew like a couple lawn chairs across the backyard, but no, nothing else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was crazy when I saw that.
The advantage. Fans don't go anywhere. Dynamite 300 continues live on TBS and streaming on Max.
I guess they said it was monsoon season.
I've heard
So
questing,
we-
but that was a
They
whole
said
other
we could be
level of
getting a
insult
couple
there.
more of them.
Yeah, I even saw a clip of like those
She will take
fireworks
the title,
stands.
Mercedes will.
Their
Yeah.
little
Texas.
box like got taken over by the wind.
Yep.
Yep.
On the hair mare.
And I mean, because there's
By
no wind
Mercedes
breaks
Moné,
out here, so
very like posing.
Yeah.
there's
TBS
nothing to
champion.
stop it.
So that liberal use of the hair now just snap.
I just felt bad for all the people that ride the bus yesterday because they couldn't go home.
Yeah, good
They had
toughness
to
by
walk
Mina to kick out. But someone
Oh,
judged
because
you
of
that
all the
way,
down
and that's
lines?
Because all the down power
way to
lines
go.
like completely shut the
Difficult to kick out
Tropicana
that.
down, a bunch of other streets.
Oh wow.
You
The
got to like
audience here is kind of splitting, and you know, you hear some people cheering.
Yeah, I
for
only
Mina,
saw like
some
little clips
want
of like the
CEO to
poles on
win.
the
It's interesting.
street and everything.
so
I didn't.
the
They
vibrant
didn't
personality of Mina
show
is
like how
capturing
much it
fans'
was
attention,
affected.
but how can you
Like,
root for
it
a
was
winner,
several
Excalibur?
miles.
Six championships.
Yeah, some people
Dang.
lost electricity and everything.
Yeah, I think 23,000 homes without power
Using the
yesterday.
hair, definitely illegal. That was definitely not fair.
And Mercedes. Sampling the cake.
It's not
For the
vegan.
timeless Toni Storm and very an unusually stoic presence here. Now cover.
Well, normally
Sugar
cake
can
is
help
not made out
Mercedes
of
get
meat,
some energy,
so
some
it would have been
carbohydrate
that's not
that
gluten.
can work as
Do you
something
think?
like a caffeine.
Do you
per
think?
se. And there's a steak
All right,
there,
I'm
too,
calling
by the way.
this. She's not
Okay.
talking. She's not doing anything. I think she's got poison mist.
That's how you dig yourself out of that grave. Now, Mina
That would be
Shirakawa
hilarious.
Fighting back, but it's
What do
the
you mean?
CEO.
Tony's
So
always
poison
very
mist is-
animated. She's
Yeah.
always
Coming in,
you
looking
know
for the
saying
T
things
Harris,
and
but
very funny looking,
Yeah.
but she looks worried. And she's not saying or making any facial expressions or anything. I think she's got poison mist in her mouth that she's it's not poison, but it's food coloring water. But
Oh, that she's gonna spit
Yeah.
at someone?
yeah, that's the only reason I can come up with for her
Ontario, California's
not
definitely
saying
not
anything,
split.
not
They're
making any
behind
facial
Mina.
expressions because she's trying not
Yeah.
to laugh, so she doesn't spit it out.
Champion with those elbow strikes.
I
hammer
think
throw reversed.
she's just recovering because she's overused her jaw with all of her previous
Especially
stunned
because Mina favors
reactions.
that figure four leg lock, Taz.
Yep,
I
smart
mean,
strategy.
maybe.
Good one, Jimmy.
I mean, if she just is constantly like,
Trying to drag the
like,
TBS
yeah, she's
champion.
gonna overtax her jaw, bro. She's gonna just like give it a rest for a while, which is nice, man. This wrestling match has actually been pleasant to watch for once. See, I told you, bro.
No, we're talking about Tony, not Mercedes.
Mercedes
I mean,
is
sure,
tapping, but it's a legal
but-
hold.
Different person, same logic.
We are live in Ontario, California. Dynamite 300, the TBS Championship
I stand
match.
by my
and
argument,
momentum is just shifted in a
regardless. Nope,
very
she
big
just
way
opened her
here.
mouth, so
Mina
it's not poison
Shirakawa
mist.
Wrapping Mercedes Moné knee around the ring post and locking in the figure four leg lock.
Oh, that was nice.
That was real nice.
Cover now. Cover May to no.
Well, tough for the referee right there. Mina's foot was under the bottom rope, but he was on the cover. You can't blame him on that. It's a tough call. But before that, what the ref did the right thing, what was on that figure 4 on the post, because
that was a nice
it
transition
was an
too.
illegal maneuver, even though Mercedes tapped.
And the stoic face of the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm, observing Mina Shirakawa.
Oh, usually when a champion doesn't have like nothing to say or any reaction, it kind of goes their way. That's the pay-per-view kind of.
I love that you're trying to apply former wrestling logic to this.
I know, right?
Figure 4 leg lock. In the center of the ring. This is perhaps the worst spot for Mercedes Moné to be in.
Kind of like that thing like
Is it you?
Bridge herself. She likes to put
Or is
that
it me?
extra bit of pressure
Yes,
on Taz.
it's
We've
me.
seen her cross the
Okay.
finish line with that.
Yeah, definitely. It's a tight
Sure
hold.
about
It is
that?
tough to bridge out
Yeah.
of it. It happens for sure.
Oh yes.
But Mercedes
That sounds
does a
right.
good job rolling out, but they're both ladies. They were still locked up, which can hurt both of their knees, ligaments, calf, Achilles, everything.
So, did you see that they're gonna do it? The
stoic here at ringside.
Almost canatotic.
Transformers
You know what I mean?
G.I.
She's
Joe
just
live
locked
action
in.
now?
I don't know if
Oh,
she's
God.
concerned or if she just
Yeah,
focused
no.
on the lines.
Remember I
It's
said
tough to get a
that
read on the world champion.
the dude who wrote The Walking Dead
Competitors are locked
sold
in. That's a
the
good thing. Sometimes this is
anime series. I wouldn't be surprised if they
but it could be fear.
also converted it into a live
The
action.
challenger, but Mina, look to the face, comes around, and a T Harris by the challenger for the TBS Championship, Mina Shirakawa. She's not done yet. DDT
Yeah,
on the
I remember.
floor.
Tough landing there. Mina
Not
is
sure if you
cooking here.
guys have seen it, but there's all but an actual confirmation that Bloodborne is being turned into a movie.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, me too. They're actually saying that Bill Skarsgård is going to play the lead role.
And I'm telling you, that
He did a
impact
great job in The
was
Crow, didn't he?
I mean, Mina was
Yeah,
just
he also
shut
did a
down. The
great
back
job
of her
in
head
It.
really hit the outside
just
hard.
Oh, no, I didn't
Taz,
watch
I think
The
you might have had the
Crow.
right of
but-
it. Catatonic.
That wasn't.
Yeah, I heard in.
I think that was
in
one of
It-
his other
Description,
brothers. I don't think it
because
was
she's
him.
just looking directly ahead. She is
Ooh,
not
It?
looking
Pennywise?
No,
at Mina
The Crow.
Shirakawa or Mercedes
Oh,
Moné.
yeah.
I think it was another
Watch this
Skarsgård
here.
brother.
The head. Oh my God.
Oh, which one did you
Man,
say?
I'm telling you, when
Ew.
you see it on camera, you
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh, is that the
live, it
one
was
from
wicked.
It.
The referee
God, what was
up to
that
8
TV
now.
show?
Your point, yeah. Tony
From the
Storm,
movie
not even-
Tarzan and then True Blood?
No,
He played Pennywise in It.
no, that's his brother. Well, another of his brothers.
Both
is the
champion
guy
and
from
challenger,
True Blood.
handsful of hair.
Yeah.
So the
he
guy
also-
that did.
He also voiced Deviant Crow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Eternals.
Yeah, so it's the same
Okay.
one because he's the one that did Crow and It.
Yeah, but he
The Skinny
didn't do
Brother.
True Blood.
No, but I said It and Crow.
Yeah,
the same actor.
He played Eric in The Crow. That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, because the interesting fact how I know about It is he was able to do that devious look in the eyes himself. It's not like a work.
They actually said when he auditioned for Pennywise, they said he was unsettling to the point of being frightening from the second he walked in the room.
Not afraid to give up that knee. Way to go!
The funny part is he wasn't even in
And
character.
the third time, my head got hit hard.
I don't know how he did in Crow. I mean, I'm kind of biased because
Unrelenting
No,
is the
I'm a
champion.
I
lead
heard it
fan.
was not great.
Well, she
Bubba.
realizes, the CEO realizes the threat that Mina is towards her TBS title. And she knows
Be right back.
Tony Storm's on the outside here watching the lady she's got to face at All In for the Women's Championship. So, a lot on the line here for the CEO.
Mercedes on the ascent, maybe looking for Meteor once again, but
God.
oh wait, caught. Mina rolling through and hammering the knee of the CEO repeatedly.
Yeah, back to the knee, smart. The dragon screw right there by Mina.
I mean, this
Dragon
gives
screw, Mina keeping the pressure on, looking for figure 4 again.
this gives Tony something to work
and
on
she
at All In.
finds it.
And the champion's in a lot of trouble. Dead center here.
Mercedes looking for that rope break once again. A fingertip on the rope, but that's enough to force the break from the official.
Correcto mundo, that's all you need. Just touch the rope. Ref does a good job breaking that hold.
Now Mina Shirakawa looking ahead up top. Mercedes, the TBS champion, back to her feet. Mina. Send the sling blade leaping off the top. Mina, get it. The far leg is hooked, but Mercedes able to kick out.
Wow. Neil Druckmann left The Last of Us TV show. He's returning to Naughty Dog.
Motioning for that glamorous driver that
she hits it. We're going to have a new champion here.
An inverted DDT, but no. Mercedes now with Mina looking for the
Well, when you
moneymaker,
kill
but
off
instead,
your beloved character in the second season of the show for no reason.
Well, I mean, I don't want to talk too many spoilers, but that is what happened in the game.
Kick to the side or back of the head.
Okay,
Oh,
I am
I know.
back.
Yeah,
Mina
that is exactly what happens.
with this title.
What are we talking about?
Nothing.
Mina Shirakawa, the back fist.
I heard the word
Spinning
game.
back fist.
Yep, we're
And
good.
now, the glamorous driver.
Well, they were telling me that the Last of Us, the first game was really good over the second game. That's all they were saying.
First game was perfect
Amazing.
then for me.
Yeah, first game was amazing.
Yeah, Mark still holds it over my head that I still have not played it.
Not much on the expression.
Neither have I.
Not to potentially pour gas on a already lit fire for Mark, but there is talk that the multiplayer will be making a return as a standalone.
Oh, good. Because that multiplayer was great.
Did that multiplayer play like Uncharted multiplayer?
No.
The Last of Us, nothing paused. Like you didn't start with really anything. You had to salvage, you had to find stuff on the map, and you had to create like your improvised weapons, your distractions, your bombs, all that stuff. You had to do that in real time while your opponents are moving around on the map. And when you're in your backpack, you can't look around. It literally isolates you to tunnel vision, like you're looking in your bag, trying to figure out what to put together. So it's horrifying when you hear sounds around you.
Mercedes makes the cover, too, and, well, Mina. I don't know who's going to win this thing, but an awesome match for the TBS Championship on Dynamite 300.
A match befitting.
Not Mercedes.
Not Mercedes. That's the default answer. Got it.
Here.
And we'll have a huge week of action next week in Texas. Well, we are witnessing some incredible action to kick off Dynamite tonight.
Well, look at it like this. If Mina beats Mercedes for the title, then she's going to win.
Mercedes, the inside cradle, too. Mercedes does it.
But now she's going to lose.
Still, TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Money.
Or at least I hope not. I mean, God. 6 or 7 belt Monet.
A successful defense of the TBS championship by the
God, Tony, get in there now.
Mercedes Monet, and now finally some emotion from timeless Tony Storm. Tony Storm, she hits the ring, turns her attention to Mina
That's
Shirakawa,
right.
but
Turn around, Tony.
doing so, Mercedes, the belt to the back of the head.
Oldest trick in the book, and it worked. Smart by Mercedes.
And now Mercedes bringing that cake.
That's a lot
Cake's
of icing.
poison.
Ripper Looper.
Made of laxatives.
Mercedes now just
Keep getting attacks on Tony to where she doesn't get no attacks. So we know what that leads up to. Wrestling logic.
You keep trying to do this. It's
Hey,
so
2
adorable.
weeks. 2 weeks with no answer. Come on, we know what happened. Yeah, go put him back. That's not nice to call out Shivani like that.
Texas winner takes all. The Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, the AEW International
Oh God,
Champion,
it's 1 week from
Kenny
Saturday.
Omega. But coming up
Holy crap.
tonight,
Yeah.
It's next Saturday. I didn't realize that.
Todd Fred, Kota Ibushi meet one-on-one tonight at Dynamite 300 Mania.
That better be the main event.
Plus heroes versus villains. George Strickland, Will Ospreay taking on Charlize Tico, and the Beast Mordos.
That should be a hell of a match.
Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito taking on the Young Bucks and the Alpha.
Also should be a hell of a match.
Takeshita here in the shadows of the hometown of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
Okay,
your eyes closed?
Yes.
All right, keep them closed.
What are we doing?
All right. Seeing as we are in Ontario, California, which is what, a stone's throw from our hometown of Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Yes.
And we're celebrating 300 episodes of Dynamite.
Right.
This is a bit of a homecoming for the young bucks, too.
It is.
I decided to go celebrate a little bit early.
How?
I went on a shopping spree with a company card.
Come on.
Open your eyes. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh my God! Did you buy us a limousine?
Oh, actually, I'll correct you there. I didn't buy us anything.
Who did then?
Tony Khan did.
Oh,
hey, that's not even the best part. Check out what I got inside for us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This shopping spree you went on.
Okay.
The power we have, Matthew,
It's
feels
incredible.
so damn good.
This is how I see the afternoon. Let's hop inside, take a trip down memory lane.
I like
Let's
it.
stop by some of our favorite childhood spots and let's enjoy ourselves.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Hop in. Woo! Ha-ha! You first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It looks good in here.
All right, let's go, driver. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's show everybody our hometown of Rancho Cucamonga, California. This is so cool.
God, this
Surreal.
brings back so many memories.
I don't think I've been here in 20 years.
You know what? I had my first kiss at this school.
Do you remember that one time you told the proctor to suck it so you got written up?
For shoot,
This
that
just
happened.
brings back so many memories.
We might be the only two famous ones that came out of this entire city.
100%.
Yeah, but this is so cool.
It's really cool. Can we go on to the next shot?
Yeah.
Wow. It was barely entertaining.
I just didn't want to know what that bear was doing to that pole.
That was a good story.
It was earning its pots of honey.
You crack yourself up there, Kendall.
Yes, he does, and often. What did everybody have for dinner tonight?
Nothing for dinner, but I had Burger King earlier. Possible Whopper.
Soup.
You had what?
Soup.
When it's 106 out?
What did you have for dinner?
I had soup, but I was told I could only
When
have
it's
soup.
106.
Oh.
That's right.
And you guys call me weird because I could eat ketchup on steak, and you guys are in like 100-degree weather and eating hot soup.
It's actually not. It's like 84 here today because the wind and all that stuff.
It's like there's no sun. It's like really like dark outside.
It is actually really dark in here, but the TV's illuminating me, so I don't have my lights on.
Yeah. See, I can't eat soup when it's hot.
That's
like stuff like that.
That's what I told her the other day because I'm like, she's like,
It's
I
that
want soup.
hot.
And I'm like, it's summertime. Why are you eating
Yeah.
soup? Soup is for
First
fall
of all-
and winter.
It's a comfort food. So when you're not feeling good, it makes you feel better. Second of all, it's like 74 in here. So it's colder in the house than it is outside. So I wanted soup.
Okay.
I rest my case.
I'm having pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Just pepperoni.
What about you,
One
Shane?
just one of the little personal pans you get at Target.
Oh, nice.
I haven't had dinner yet.
What are you gonna have?
I don't know.
Food.
Also, yes.
But everybody else here is having spaghetti.
You're not having spaghetti?
No.
What do you have
I
against
don't
noodles?
really. Not that's what I have against my wife's cooking. No.
Wow.
Wow. Ken, wow.
See if she ever cooks
Holy
for you
crap.
again. Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah, I can say that because she's not around here.
I'm gonna tell her.
You know, there's
Somebody
nothing
clip
like
that.
Hopping in a stretch limousine and driving around your old poor community and just flaunting your wealth. Let's share with the
But
world.
no, I
our
can't
childhood
stand
home.
spaghetti too much.
We had ghosts there. Crazy being back here. That's where we used to have the trampoline right there. Wow, so cool. Yeah, I always seemed a little bit bigger back in the day, though. Yeah. Anyway,
You want to go back in the limo?
Yep.
Put the EVPs on the line.
They already did.
Wow, the whistle stop tour.
They did.
How about Rancho Cucamonga? How about the school?
I thought they didn't.
No, they
I
did.
thought they didn't confirm it.
What kind of
No,
schools did the
Tony
Bucks
Khan
go
made
to?
the
A little
deal.
funky.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what are they doing here in California? What kind of school system is this? Freaks!
This is a four-way bout for the number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet at All in Texas. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Hurt Syndicate from Plainview, Long Island, New York.
It's so funny seeing him in a
126
faction
pounds.
again.
This is Maxwell Jacob.
He needs a haircut.
MJF.
I can tell you because I know Plainview on Long Island very well, and there's no schools on Long Island with
Mark, if it ever does come down to him and shouting, that, or if it comes down to him versus shouting that leads to him versus Bobby, who you got?
Next from Ansonia, Connecticut, weighing 185
I don't know.
pounds. Hey, oh,
Max doesn't lose a lot, you know.
Yeah.
We heard Justin Roberts at the top of this match. He said it's for the number 2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. That spot, though, equally as important as Mark
You know, I'm
Briscoe's
glad
number
that
1
AR is back on good graces with
Me
Tony.
too.
Briscoe earned the number 1 spot, a match that can end at any time. So you want 1 or 2, you want to be in
Oh,
there
talking
early.
about the good graces, Jeff Hardy was asked what he thought about his run. And he goes, you know, with all my personal demons and my mess up, he goes, I feel bad because I really didn't give it like a wholehearted, like basically good impression my time in there. So he goes, I regret it. But he goes, it is what it is. And at the same time, they want to last hurrah run in WWE, which I'm not sure if they'll ever give him that.
Nope.
Because the entries come at unpredictable intervals, the winner of the match will earn a shot at the AEW World Championship.
I guess him and Billy had a falling out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, there was a backstage shot where he told Billy, you are supposed to be helping me win. And Billy was like, what?
from Venice, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Talk about homecomings. We saw
I guess
the
Buddy's still out with a hurt.
It's for an extended period of time. There was an update on him this week saying he could be out for quite a while.
Where's Julia?
She's here. She's back. Her and Sky Blue are doing their
tagging again.
Freaking.
Is she throwing her black cat and everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
He ain't sweating them as
She keeps it just for you, Lexi.
in front of MJF.
I'm
as
so
a
excited.
wall. We saw Brody pick up that sign, his personal motto emblazoned on it. Life is hard. Be harder. Brody King certainly lives by those words, but he's going to have his hands full, not just with the 3 other competitors inside the ring, but with the Hurt Syndicate, MVP, the AEW World Tag Team Champion, Shelton Benjamin,
Brody against Bobby.
Lashley at ringside. You're looking at that man right there. You got to realize MJF, he's a former AEW World Champion. That is no freaking joke, my friends. So he's a favorite in my
Take the
opinion in
money.
this thing.
Then you murder him.
Over the last few days on
Take the
social
money, throw it
media,
in the crowd.
He's been propositioning Brody King, trying to bribe Brody King into taking a dive in this match, essentially.
Brody's got more integrity than that.
Max using his brain right there. MJF bailing out of the ring and now just spotting Brody King.
I'll go collect that money real quick.
Referee Stephon Smith. Now MJF hiding behind our announce desk. Behind Ian. I don't know. And MJF surrounded not only by Brody King, but AR Fox and Anthony Bowens as well.
Come on.
Brody figured, you know what? I ain't gonna deal.
Rated by Kinch 935. Kinch 935. Sean Flames 500.
Welcome in, friends. If it's your first time here with Gamersledge, we're group of 11 different writers, contributors who watch, read, and play just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend their hard-earned discretionary income. And then we stream our recommendations like Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, professional wrestling, Once Human, Baldur's Gate 3, and much more.
Oh my God.
As we watch people try to fake murder themselves on wrestling right now.
Oh.
Good God. How was your stream, King J? What were you playing tonight? Light Bright, how are you doing, Fran? It's good to see you. Sean Graves, welcome in. Epic to have you here.
He gets it. Montel gets it, baby.
Epic to have you here.
Isn't that a good word, Taz?
Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. What did you all have to eat today?
Bowens charging in, but eats the back elbow from AR Fox. Now Fox.
Indy, have you even eaten yet?
Look at that drop kick on
It's
Brody
getting
King.
close,
And
if not.
comes through looking for the cutter on Bowens, but Bowens a step too quick.
Well, I just want to say something to our guest here, MJF, who's actually in this match.
Pinch 935. It was a good time. Played the new Monster Hunter update, then started. Sean Graves. I've been having a day at work, so I am actively listening to you, my dude. How's life?
Life
my time. Haven't eaten quite yet. Just got off of work, so heading over to the beach to read for an hour and then heading home.
Usually he doesn't make a floor buster like that.
No, I just don't think he had enough momentum.
Sean Graves. Like Bright Time D, that sounds so wonderful.
King J is a good time, played new Monster Hunter update too.
Oh God,
man, it's
Pinch 935. Like Bright Time D.
You know what you're gonna have to eat, Indy? And Sean, I'm sorry that you have been having a day at work. Life is okay. We've been lifing, making it work.
Both men
doing a bunch of calls overseas.
Brody King back into the match, and Brody King now
finding ways to make it happen. Good God, that is not what I want to see coming at me through the ring ropes.
I know, right?
Pick the spot. And it's legal in this four-way match as MJF trying to steal the #2 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match.
Why would you roll two people in there?
Sean Graves. Smile. Smile.
Sean, I hope it gets better for you too, by the way.
He knows both men are hurting, so he tried to steal a win on
one of the
is,
wrestlers that's currently wrestling, so his motto is life is hard, be harder.
I didn't know it was you. No, steal's a good thing. No, he didn't. No, it's a good thing. He didn't steal it. I thought Ian was there. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were there.
No.
I didn't look over there.
We're not on the lower back.
Yeah, not on the lower back. Even I felt that.
Opportunistic in seizing the moment. He didn't steal anything.
Well, you know, he hasn't stolen it yet. He hasn't won the match. Listen, I think it's smart.
King J, you had burgers and salad. Nice. Any specific type of burger?
Meaning MJF, it's small, but you guys have put together as a unit. I really do. I think it's smart. I just told Max that himself.
Yeah, the name of the game is work smarter, not harder. As a matter of fact, you told me that about 15 years ago.
I think
you did. Work smarter, not harder.
And I think I told Bobby and Sheldon the same thing.
You're showing your age.
935.
Beef burgers.
Age every week, bro.
King J, I love you. You're the best. Thank you.
Possessing that #1.
The role of Ken will be played by King J. I was just asking if it was like a
Pinch
cheeseburger, if it was like a, barbecue burger.
Or it's a steak.
#2 spot.
Cheeseburger.
Important to be in that thing early.
And MJF.
Hey, you put a steak between two pieces of buns, it's a hamburger.
No, that
it's
is
still
not
beef.
I didn't know it was a steak sandwich.
It needs to be pork for that to happen. Otherwise, it's not a hamburger.
Genius. This is what I've seen in him for all along.
Hey, you tell America when they westernized the hamburger and made it. Okay. I'm not the one that named it a hamburger. It should be called a beef burger then.
Is the leader of the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm the RZA.
Just a genius.
That's a stretch. It's a little different.
Okay. Manhattan drop. Bowens. Rough landing for him.
Wu-Tang Clan, Staten Island's own. Just want to point that out.
There you go.
Cash rules everything around.
Well, cash rules everything around the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, but the only thing about Wu-Tang Clan, the only one that matters is RZA. He's the only one that's still doing movies. Well, yeah, but RZA still does movies.
number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet match at All in Texas on the line right now. MJF just humiliating Anthony Bowens in the center of the ring, but little does he know that the behemoth Brody King is back in the fray.
Yeah, be careful here, Max.
MJF tried to bribe.
Well, I would have liked him to bark at him first.
Too well for MJF, MVP.
Oh, it's working out perfect because he's got an insurance policy standing right here. He cannot lose.
Oh, AR Fox using that unpredictable offense.
Good quickness by Fox.
But MJF lands on his feet. To the eye, Fox.
Did he get the eye poke or was that a slap?
It was a slap.
And now Fox and
Oh,
Brody.
Brody.
Yeah, it's every man for himself, but sometimes in a match like this, you got to team up for a second or two. Uh-oh.
Oh, there you go.
Once again, the double lariat.
And you got to give credit to AR Fox and Bowens for working together against a guy like Brody King. He's so big, so powerful, so talented.
Nasty.
It's smart play.
You're right. I agree.
And while we have a moment, fans, DraftKings, official partner of AEW right now, all customers can join a free-to-play pool for the all-in pay-per-view. Simply answer questions.
Alexi, you weren't here when I said the news, but Britt Baker is trying to get out of her contract.
Why?
She just feels that from her cryptic tweets, she feels that there's nothing left for her here. She's underutilized and
combination offense from
just that the waters are
with
muddy
her.
now.
Yeah. Burned all her bridges backstage.
Yep. But she signed Britt Baker.
Oh, Fox.
Oh, God.
What type of contract did she sign?
5-year. Back in 2001.
2021, so it'll be up in like next year.
Something as simple as a,
Yeah.
I don't know, spinning DDT or whatever.
But Tony will tack on injury time
That's true.
unless he doesn't care.
Yeah,
After
he is
WWE
tough.
gets done
All
with
four of these
Pittsburgh,
men
though.
obviously are tough. They wouldn't be this level if they weren't, but you're right regarding Fox and his experience also. Watch out.
Bowen sent out to the floor. Fox the trip on MJF.
She's such a good heel, dude.
Fox,
Oh,
that was nice.
Fox took the back of Max's head.
God, I'm really glad he's on TV again.
Now the leg sweep.
He is like Swerve. He is like one of the most
We
unique
see the
individuals.
innovative offense once again.
Was that busted? I thought Max was busted open there. His face looked red for a moment.
Able to kick out.
That shows the inexperience
Oh, okay.
of
It's
AR Fox
AR's
because he didn't lock in the
bandana
play
or
from
something on
there.
his hand
Oh,
is what I
geez.
saw.
Brody King making Fox pay. Those shots from Brody King.
Oh, boss man slam.
Big power by the big man.
You know, I gotta say,
Uh-oh.
Brody King didn't
Cannonballs
have
in all
his
three
head so far
corners.
off his own ass. He looked great in a suit.
Oh.
Kinch 935.
Thank you for the lurk.
Lurk
Yeah.
post
Thank
stream
you for
set
trusting us
down.
with your community. I appreciate you for the raid. You're a rock star. Please take care of yourself. Get some water. Get some
Put
food.
your feelings aside. It's not about
Get
your
some rest.
glory.
Thank you. You could have gone anywhere. You came here. We take that very seriously.
Back in a few.
Brody King took a little too long.
Kinch 935. Of
And
course,
I know it already
smile.
shouted him out, but let me give you the
And MJF
official
trying to
shout
single
out.
out AR Fox, perhaps. No, arm wrench.
There we go.
Whipping
Make sure
Fox
you go
into
give King Jay
Bowens.
a
Ducks
follow.
underneath Brody King. MJF. The cover to Brody.
Excalibur, that was actually a judo throw, and I think Taz can speak to that. I taught MJF that. I actually
It was
taught him.
well done. I didn't want to upcut you, Excalibur. I tried to be like you did to me last week. Remember, Excalibur?
Oh, I remember. You almost gave me a judo chop. As MJF into the ring with the chair once again. Remember, it's a four-way match. It's legal. As
That is also legal. Oh, God.
That's not good right there. You know that.
No, it's not. Hey,
It's not good, man.
I call a spade a spade. That was youthful exuberance on MJF's part.
Brody! 3 for 1 for Brody King. Pulling MJF out to center. 1, 2, no!
Showing that heart and fortitude, no matter if you like Max or not, that kick out was not easy.
And remember, this is for the number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet match at All in
Randy Orton
Texas.
says it's over.
Those first 2 spots so vital
Randy
because it's a match that
Orton
can end at
one-handed
any
says it's
time.
over.
Entrance coming in.
Oh, that was
at
nice.
random intervals as now Fox.
RKO's for everybody.
All around.
That might be it.
Brody the cover, and Fox able to kick out.
A lot of near falls in this thing, P, because it's so important to get that number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet at All In next week.
Mark Briscoe waiting at that number 1 spot. We're on the verge of finding out
That was nice.
who will
Kick him in the knee, make him teeter-totter off the ropes.
alongside Mark Briscoe. AR Fox, 452. Oh, Brody King.
Excalibur, I got
Oh.
a spoiler for you. We're on the verge of finding out. I can tell you who's going to get that second spot.
There's your eye poke.
MJF.
My eye poked in
MJF,
his
the
knee.
hammerlock. He's got Bowens.
Oh, God, that
DDT.
With the
DDT.
hammerlock, that's nasty.
Brody sucks!
There's MJF now. He's got Brody King in the ropes. I think MJF was looking for Heat Seeker, but instead Brody.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's getting choked.
Oh, he's
off
gonna-
the rope. Oh, wow.
That's bad. King MJF is going out.
He's choking him out. All his weight is hanging.
But while Brody's hands were down, Bowens caught him with a thrust kick to the side of the head, the drop kick to the knee, and now AR Fox. Oh, the DDT on Brody.
Oh, Brody.
From the ropes. Bowens trying to keep the pressure on the arrival from Bowens.
Pride of pro wrestling's getting amped up here.
I got to tell you, this is an amazing match. I'm impressed by all the individuals involved, the athleticism, the execution, but it's all futile because at the end of the day, our guy, MJF, gets that number 2 spot.
All 4 men leaving it in the
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. 1, 2, no! Fox diving in from across the ring, and wait a second. The salt of the earth.
I taught him that.
The salt of the earth.
That's different.
The leg capture. MJF wins.
Well, that leg capture.
Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Hook in the leg like Max did. That leg capture prevented the leg from touching the rope to prevent the hole being broken.
The casino gauntlet is mine. I'm coming for the champ.
Well, Briscoe's got some company now.
MJF earns the number 2 spot in the men's casino gauntlet match. It will be him and Mark Briscoe starting things out. A crucial victory for Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Certainly was. MJF heading into All In Texas in the critical number 2 position. Taz in a match that can end at any time. First pinfall or submission.
Absolutely. That's a huge
Reach
victory.
for the sky, boy.
Well, speaking of the number 1 spot, this cat coming out here has it.
He won the number 1 entrant match
Mark
last week.
Briscoe, he's had some words for the Hurt
So
Syndicate.
proud of him.
He's had some words
MJF
for
has a
MJF.
pickle.
Can we say the words that are on his shirt?
I gotta get that shirt.
Congratulations, Max. You have officially won your qualifying match, and you will be the number 2 entrant in the Casino Battle Royal at
That's
All
right.
In
That's
Texas.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Casino gauntlet, man.
The bad news is, as you well know, I am the number 1 entrant, and that means you have ensured yourself an uninterrupted ass whooping, at least for a brief moment in time, in Dallas, Texas.
They're chanting Tiny Pickle at him.
Last week at Dynamite,
Tiny
Mark Briscoe
Pickle.
questioned, made some certain insinuations about the size of MJF's, shall we say, kosher pickle.
Now, I want to make this clear, Bobby, Shelton, and BP. I'm not addressing either one of you fellas. I am talking directly to the man who called me a blue-collar bitch on national TV last week.
Because you won one.
Now, the blue-collar comment, I wear like a badge of honor. But the bitch comment is what has ensured the beatdown that you got coming, Max.
Is that so? Is that so?
But I just want you to know that I'm always 2 steps ahead of you, man. That's why I want to make a proposition next week on Dynamite. You have your buddies stay in the back. I need you in the ring with a microphone. I'm going to come down to the ring with a microphone, and let's have a little talky talk.
What are they saying?
Talky talk.
So
Oh, talky talk.
if you have a set of nuts next to your tiny little pickle, then I'll see you next week, son.
Mark Briscoe
for the sky,
challenging MJF for a tete-a-tete, if you will.
Talky talk. I don't know if it's a good idea. I love Briscoe like everybody else does. I don't know if it's a good idea to try and have a mic battle with MJF. I don't know if that's too smart.
No, a man who is sharp-witted, sharp with words.
No one is asking you, Taz. Shut up.
Right?
I said no one's asking him.
No.
Like a jet speed, we've seen Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight.
Oh boy.
They've been challenging the Hurt Syndicate for a number of weeks, and the Hurt Syndicate put Knight and Bailey through tables, but now Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight looking for revenge as they going right at the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
And if you're going to go after the tag champs, Taz, stick and move and flying, not a bad method.
You have to, otherwise you'll end up getting more tape and getting beat up by these guys. So, I mean, they weren't expecting this attack, though.
Now Lashley from behind on Bailey as Shelton Benjamin fighting off Kevin Knight. The damage from last week still apparent on Jet Speed.
Just piling upon it, adding more.
That's not smart, in my opinion, by Jet Speed. Knight just getting driven rib first by Benjamin into that buckle. And I think that our man here, Bailey's in trouble.
As MVP looking on, and Shelton Benjamin driving the knee into the ribs. And Bobby Lashley doing the same to Kevin Knight. Target, you come in, you have injury, you have taped up. That is a target. And Jet Speed, I mean, just two uber popular newcomers here to AEW, but they are getting dismantled by the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
I mean, that full body slam by Shelton, that was nasty. Someone, that's a body slam. Yeah, you try it. Try and take one like that.
Delivered with authority.
I'm telling you, body slam like that, no joke from a guy like Shelton.
And for the second time in as many weeks.
Hey, you ain't finished the job!
Jet Speed left.
We still standing.
Left lane, but Knight defiant.
Are you guys out of your goddamn minds? Stay down. They're stupid. They're stupid. One more time.
And Knight and Bailey back up to their feet.
I respect the heart and toughness of Jet Speed. I do. This might not be good though, but I get it. I respect that fortitude.
Hurt Syndicate now.
They're risking permanent injury here though, Taz. Oh my goodness.
Oh! Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin just looking to destroy Jet Speed.
Come on, guys, get up again.
Jet Speed just became Jet Slow.
Oof. You hear the refrain echoing out here in Ontario. We hurt people. The Hurt Syndicate doing exactly that.
Look at Knight.
We won't back down. We won't back down. Get him.
Get him. Speedball. And the Jet Kevin Knight back up to their feet, and MJF telling them to stay down as Benjamin and Lashley back into the fray and just. Oh!
They're showing, like I said, they're showing the intestinal fortitude where I think we're about to see their intestines in general here.
God, this is just a mauling.
We've seen broken ribs.
Yeah,
This is
I'm just like,
violence right now. And
the payoff is gotta be that they lose.
Point Excalibur, they have heart. They have
the Hurt's got a tremendous amount of heart being shown by Jet Speed, but this is
what they're asking for, Excalibur. You know, they've asked for it. Kevin keeps saying, come on, come on. So I don't blame Lashley and Shelton.
Not another one.
Like he told me, trying to put wrestling logic in this.
No logic in this.
MJF giving them the right advice.
Pick up the dollar, pick up the hundreds and buy your way out of this.
Stacking carcasses.
Just a mugging inside the ring. And yeah, MVP trying to call off Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. They have finally achieved this goal as the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Just
You made Bobby sweat in a suit.
Thank goodness enough.
Welcome back.
Jet Speed is still alive. Hurt Syndicate. You may know how to hurt people, but if you want to keep those titles, you guys learn how to kill us. Hey, back up. And Sheldon, your mama must have taught you how to fight, because you hit like a bitch.
Kevin Knight's got a death wish.
So on Collision, I want me and you one-on-one.
This is not wise by Kevin Knight. I mean, those ribs all taped up. The damage.
What, Bailey's gonna call it? Oh, big old Bobby.
Bobby Lashley.
One-on-one for Collision. What is Kevin Knight thinking? And fans, don't go anywhere. More Dynamite 300.
Takeshita and Young Bucks versus Kyle and Roddy and Bandito.
Yeah, so we know Takeshita and the Bucks are winning.
They should. They should.
So yeah, you didn't leave a comment, and Shank laughed at me. I did not know on Nightreign that the passives on all weapons you pick up go to you.
Yes.
So I've only been picking up like a couple that that I need.
I fill my inventory with everything.
Oh,
you okay? What'd you do?
Oh.
Will you grab me a root beer when you come back?
You grab me one too.
Tom asked if you would grab him one too. Said sure.
I'm good. I got Gatorade.
Thank you. Thank you, my love. I've been learning so much about distribution over the last few days. Crazy.
Yeah.
I've also been looking over contracts with a fine-tooth comb and
So no traveling.
Not yet.
Coming up for jobs or anything.
No, but
Newy or Clove. Hey.
Hi, Demi. How are you doing? Welcome in, friend. Happy Wednesday. No, but it looks like I probably will be doing at least one show in LA in September. So that's an easy drive for me. It's like 3.5 hours.
We are live here in Ontario.
So you drive down there, do the show, and then drive back up?
Limousine.
I'll drive down there, probably stay down there.
On the company card.
Oh, that's big money. Yeah, I'm sure Tony.
Oh, do the show and then get a room for the night, and then drive back up in the morning.
Yeah, because if we do it right,
Little stick
then
is that? That's really
understated.
the distributors pay for it.
Hey, they're home. This is a hometown
okay.
kind of thing for the Young Bucks.
The founding fathers, to hear them say it, of AEW.
Once they don't drop out of that school again, I'm happy. Jeez, that bad, I'm gonna have nightmares again.
That really triggered you.
You and me both.
He was just licking his lips. What's wrong with that? Licking a post? No one tweet me that photo, please, of that bear, ever. All right. You ever lick a flagpole fit? No. In the winter? But I don't drink as much as you.
Heroes versus villains.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first at a combined weight of 400.
Rated by New York Love. Brought 2 viewers. New York Love rated my stream with 2 viewers.
Demi, welcome in. Hello, friends. If it's your first time here, we're Gamersledge, a group of 11 different contributors who watch and play just about everything pop culture related in order to help people wisely spend their hard-earned discretionary income. And then we stream our recommendations here on our channel, like Dungeons & Dragons, Magic the Gathering, and AEW Professional Wrestling, which is what we're watching right now. How was the Call of Duty Black Ops 6?
And the duality of this heroes and villains bout, not just a clever title by Brian Wilson, the heroes and villains in their hometown Excalibur, the Young Bucks, who got them percolating on that challenge issued last week. We're just 10 days from now, all in Texas.
Founding fathers, damn it. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay throwing out the challenge last week for not just a tag team match at All in Texas, but for the Young Bucks to wager their
Does this mean we get Don Callis on commentary?
New York Love. It was well kept, getting jumped and random lag spikes, so normal COD.
I feel that, New York Love. I feel that very much. That's mostly why I play multiplayer role-playing games. Because you don't have to worry about lag or lag spikes or Twitch reactions.
Well, the Don Callis family certainly have Bandito in their crosshairs. There's a reason he is called the most wanted as the Ring of Honor World Champion. And I think there's a good shot that man will leave Arlington the new Ring of Honor World Champion.
Oh yeah, that's right. Takeshita's challenge Bandito for the title.
Oh, wow.
And not for nothing,
If he wins, it'll be his first world title.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. No, that's not true.
No?
I'm almost 100% positive that's what he DDT.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he was. That's why he left DDT, because he didn't have anything else he could do in the company.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking
I
it
didn't
up
know
to
that.
be sure. Yeah.
I mean, I know you said he was in DDT. I just didn't know he was world champion over there.
New York Love. I hope the stream goes well. I will keep you tabbed while I get ready for bed though. Smile.
Wow, what a small world wrestling is. Takeshita was defeated by El Generico in his official debut match.
Where?
I mean, the resumes of the men involved in this match, Taz, it just speaks volumes about the depth
Hilarious.
of talent
That
here.
Sami Zayn.
Takeshita was defeated by Sami Zayn's alter ego?
Yes, in his official debut,
Wow.
Takeshita's debut match.
Depth is another word, a deep word, deeper than depth. If there is a word deeper than depth,
Wait a minute, Sammy was in DDT?
He worked in Japan quite a bit. That's when I was watching him. Before
Oh,
he
I didn't know
ever,
that.
it was post Ring of Honor, pre WWE.
Oh, okay.
right now. Can't wait, can't
Oh,
wait.
wow.
Right before.
So that was before his like teaming and rivalry with KO and everything?
No, that was post his teaming with KO.
Okay.
But pre
takes down the
WWE.
Elf Konosuke Takeshita, frenetic pace to this match. Good strength, Bandito, very powerful athlete. Tough to do that to Takeshita, as you know. Excalibur's a big man. Certainly is, but Bandito extremely powerful. A bit of a standoff here in the center of the ring. And fans, if you're just joining us right now on Dynamite, you missed the blockbuster beginning to this program. Hangman Adam Page drew up the challenge to Jon Moxley to make the AEW World Championship match at All in Texas, a Texas death match. And Tony Khan has made that match official. It will be Texas death 10 days from now for the AEW World Championship. That's great. That's awesome. Huge announcement. Yeah, huge announcement. Bucks right now in control of Bandito. And you don't want to deal with teamwork with Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
All three of these men part of the DNA of AEW. Of course, competing in the first ever all-in main event, the Bucks and Bandito.
The Bucks are founding fathers in this company. Let's face it, they'll tell you themselves. Some fan has a sign that says founding fathers, which is not nice.
Well, but Taz, they would like to say that they're the only men responsible for AEW. And there were so many people that were vital to the beginning of All Elite Wrestling, not the least, Tony Khan.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that would be me saying the reason why this announce team is so awesome is because of me. You can't do that, you know?
I mean, I would agree with that statement. Oh, O'Reilly, the knee drop.
Great combination there.
And now, Strong and O'Reilly, great tag team in their own right, going to work on the Bucks.
Yeah, seasoned vets that can go.
These two men have had, or these four men, the Bucks, O'Reilly and Strong, have had their share of battles. Roderick through the rope, super kick. Roderick Strong got taken out.
Five-time world champion.
Matthew down with a knee, but Nicholas
At DDT?
Yeah.
the drop kick. And the Ring of Honor world champion Bandito. He's flying here.
Oh, wow.
Takes out the Bucks on the floor, but leaves himself vulnerable to the challenger. Crashes, and this match rages on. Don't go anywhere.
A lot of high flying insanity just went down in about 35 seconds.
It was crazy. Debris everywhere here on the outside.
Yeah, the impact of Bandito and Takeshita hitting our desk, this heavy old desk, moved it back about 6-8 inches.
Sure did. Now in control again on Bandito, all the Young Bucks.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Obviously by Takeshita.
He's still signed to DDT and New Japan.
Control, just exactly where you would expect them to be.
Yep. He's got three contracts.
He's got Roderick Strong, Kyle
Wow.
O'Reilly. Headlock there.
Dude's killing it
Right
then.
now, Bandito not moving much on the mat. Matthew can do almost whatever he wants. Watch out! Oh! I went the other way.
Choosing to go to the outside, get a 2-for-1 there, Taz.
Yeah, it was well done. I think that was very smart strategy.
You should look up when was the last time he was at the DDT show.
It wasn't long ago.
A risky business there from the Young Bucks.
Plus, he was
Tag team hallmarks.
he was the never open weight champion too in New Japan. I don't know if he still is. I don't think he.
Certainly innovators of this style just down the road in Reseda. Excalibur, you know a little bit about that.
It's actually west of here, not down the road.
Just upcut bury everyone. Just upcut Burial Jones. I mean, that's just.
I thought there was a giant mountain to the west.
I need to talk to Tony Khan about this. I'm tired of it.
Taz, I mean, it's fitting that we're here in Ontario, California, because yesterday, I want to wish all our viewers watching on TSN a very happy belated Canada Day.
Yes, happy Canada Day to everybody in Canada.
Happy Canada Day.
And whoever celebrates outside of Canada. And
Bandito in Ontario celebrate.
This is
Oh
Ontario.
no, I guess it's been a while.
Right now, Bandito might think he's in Canada because he just got destroyed with that kick.
Matthew Jackson knocked his block off.
Super kick.
Partey.
August 17, 2024 was the last time.
Not a super kick.
Yes,
last time
thank
you
you
wrestled
for
there.
clarifying. We've never done this.
Just
tough to tell.
Follow my lead, Taz. You might get there one day. I could get you replaced by Nigel if you want.
On face, hey, gentlemen, gentlemen.
I love Nigel.
Nigel's great.
Makes one of us.
Well, front headlock right now by Nicholas. Left the front headlock, one of my broadcast colleagues at the moment.
Front face lock, I'd say.
Same difference. I'll show you later.
AEW Dynamite 300 live in Ontario, California, the backyard of the founding fathers of AEW, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. They and the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita taking the fight to Bandito, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly.
But the power of Bandito might be able to bail.
Oh God, help
he
me.
needs to make a tag here, Taz.
Key words, bail out. You said it best right there, Ian, and that's what he needs. And there's the opening, and he makes the tag.
And in comes Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong flying in with that kick, now hoists up Matthew. Drives him down the lariat, Roderick Strong.
Yeah, Roddy is a machine in here.
Pushing that pace, showing off his strength to
Ringo says it's
the
over.
man who will challenge for the Ring of Honor World Championship in 9 days' time. Look at that. Back to back.
Matthew's trying to block it. Roderick a little too strong.
Messiah the backbreaker.
Yes, sir.
As the eponymous Roderick Strong
Showing his strength now, going to work. Oh, tag. Nicholas is legal right now. He tagged. I don't think Roderick realizes that. I don't think he cares.
I think Roddy's back was turned, and Nicholas goes at O'Reilly. Roundhouse kick, soul butt to the midsection. Corkscrew kick from Nicholas. Now rising knee strike.
Wow! It's Nicholas ratcheting up the intensity now.
Oh, nice block by O'Reilly. Round kick.
Think about the history between these two men. Tag team wars dating back the greater part of the last decade.
O'Reilly. Oh, O'Reilly. Kick to the ribs, and now look at this, the front chancery.
Yeah, beautifully done. Legs are in. Pulling the head downward.
The guillotine.
Oh, that was nice. Turn the front chancery into the locomotion suplexes.
Good job by Matthew.
For the second, Roderick got caught. And the third, the release there. For one half of the self-styled founding fathers of AEW, the Young Bucks.
Right back to his feet, but it's Bandito with the press here. Wow, one hand.
The Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito.
And there's his challenger and Super Card of Honor.
Takeshita, so dangerous, those German suplexes. But Bandito able to roll through. Oh, Thunder!
God, that was a snap at the end of that Blue Thunder Bomb.
That was excellent
Yeah, it was.
planting. Bandito was Takeshita right there. And all these men are down. Crazy physicality in this match, Excalibur.
Certainly so, Taz. That Blue Thunder Bomb. Bandito driven down with such high velocity. Takeshita unable to capitalize as Matthew Jackson looking for some relief, looking for a tag. As is, I believe, Roderick Strong legal for his side.
Takeshita's in. And Roderick Strong. And it's challenger and champion at Super Card of Honor. Oh,
Good God.
1, 2, 3. No! Big height right there. Back of Bandito's head. Driven into the mat.
Yeah, Takeshita, he smoked Bandito with that pop-up Liger bomb. And now Takeshita, maybe on the verge of delivering a senton. We'll never know. O'Reilly intervenes.
Yeah, that may have been needed there. A necessity save there from Kyle O'Reilly.
Nice dragon screw in the ropes by O'Reilly on Nicholas.
And now Roderick Strong with Matthew Jackson.
And Nicholas is caught too.
The superplex.
That might be the beginning of a superplex, because I think Bandito's got something cooking here. What
the hell is Bandito gonna do?
Bandito can. We know he's strong. Can he do it?
Oh, he got the fall away slam.
Cover here. 1, 2. No, Nicholas there in time to break up the pinning predicament.
Little tabletop suplex. Don't see that much. Did that back in the day. Never off the ropes like that, though. That was impressive by Bandito. Oh, face first goes Roddy.
And look at the ring awareness of Nick Jackson.
Now Nicholas Jackson pushing the pace. Bandito. X-knee. The knee. Nicholas staggered. He's in the ropes. Bandito.
The dealer has dealt the cards. Ace up. Turns over the queen. The 21-plex blocked.
Nicholas lands on his feet. And Bandito charging in. Double hip toss. No. Right into the waiting arms. The waiting grip of Takeshita. Takeshita. Oh, assist from the Bucks, and now Takeshita. Oh, holds Bandito up. The German suplex. 1, 2, and now the pile is pushed.
The Bucks matches are never not the best matches. I'm sorry. If they weren't so damn good, I'd hate them, but they have been like this for like 20 years.
A rousing ovation for all 6 competitors, but this match is not over. Bandito
Drag dead Bandito back so we can tag him out.
Smart move. Tag made to Roderick Strong. O'Reilly legal now.
Roderick Strong leaping knee to the jaw to Takeshita. Paragon going to work.
Super kick. Oh, blocked. Oh, super kick.
O'Reilly exploding with a double clothesline there. Again, that front guillotine now on Takeshita.
That guillotine is in tight. Takeshita, though, waving off referee Rick Knox. How long can he withstand this, though?
Oh, the strength of Takeshita.
As Takeshita, no, O'Reilly. Oh, chop block.
Ooh, wow, nasty.
Takeshita driven down. The PK avoided.
Oh, God.
O'Reilly.
How do you have teeth?
A series of super kicks
Oh.
and a knockout blow from the Alpha.
I think O'Reilly might be out for sure. He's not moving.
If he wasn't, then he is now, Taz.
Yeah, no, you're right.
O'Reilly, I mean, he seems to be out, but Takeshita wants to leave no doubt. The raging fire.
The team of
Yeah, good match. Good match. Good match.
Good match.
Kanuski.
So I'm kind of worried about solo leveling the anime mark.
Why?
A1 reported their fiscal earnings and losses. They have a net loss of 178 million yen, which is $1.2 million. Highlighting, but it says it should not be too much of a worry because it just highlights the gap between production budgets and production costs.
Right. It's probably that they just had to report during the period where they're done with production but haven't yet sold the advertising.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I think we asked y'all a question last week. It's been 7 days and we still got no answer.
See? I knew they didn't answer.
Swerve and Osprey challenge you to a match at All in Texas. And we want you to put those EVP titles on the line. Now, just to clarify a couple things, this isn't Swerve and Will trying to become EVPs because, one, I don't trust Will with that kind of power, and two, we're putting the EVP titles on someone that has always belonged to, and that was you people. There's only one person that runs this company, and that is the chairman and CEO, Tony Khan.
Lads, you don't want to wrestle us. You don't want to wrestle us at All In, the show that you created, the company that you created, and you guys don't want to wrestle us. Are these guys young bucks or young cocks?
Oh.
Come on, lads, give us an answer.
What is it with you guys tonight? First Hangman, now you guys. You think you make the rules? You think you book the stipulations? You're not the boss. We are. We're EVPs. You aren't. So you want an answer? You want it right now? Hell no. Because what do we get out of this? Thanks, but no thanks.
I agree with Matthew. He's right. What do Young Bucks get out of it?
I got something you might be interested in.
Oh, don't do career.
I'm listening.
That's what I think he whispered, trust me.
If you guys accept this match and you beat us at All In, then me and Swerve can't challenge for the world title for 1 year.
Whoa. Wow.
Damn. They're not on the same page. Is that right?
1 year.
1 year. Okay, hey, that's the smartest thing you've ever suggested. Will, hey, you got a deal, but you got to get Swerve on the same page, because I can tell he's a little bit confused about this. Swerve, hey, it's all up to you. Swerve, if this is what you want too, you got a deal.
Oh, they would have to win now. Because I hate that stipulation.
But it makes it so Hangman can run for a year. With,
True.
if they do lose, it makes it so Hangman's got a clear lane for a year. Only has to deal with heels.
The EVP
It's long-term booking. I'm not upset with that.
Could not challenge for the AEW World Championship in 1 year. Incredible as Dynamite 300 continues.
Yeah, and if the Young Bucks are going to interfere, it would give the Young Bucks a chance to interfere in his match if he comes out and interferes in their match. Kind of, I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Because their match will probably be first before his, because he's in the main event. And since it's a Texas Death Match,
Oh, I don't think
get
they'll-
everybody involved.
I mean, I don't. Maybe not. I don't know.
Because they can't interfere in Kenny's match.
Right.
Nobody can.
Right.
So if they're going to run interference in anybody that they have going on in the storyline, since they're kind of, it would be Hangman that they would try to screw. I guess. I don't know. We'll see in a couple weeks. Be right back.
Me too.
Call me crazy, but me crazy, but I feel like I can really fly with this cape.
Told you, and I feel like a real champion with this.
Wait, they gave you a belt. I didn't get a belt.
Yeah, well, they only give belts to heroes.
They gave you a cape? Yeah, they only give capes to champions. Yeah, champions are being a poor schmuck. Ooh, son, you're rude. I like you.
Roasted them. Don't miss Superman, only in theaters July 11th.
DC Superman in theaters on July 11th. But fans, moments ago, Will Ospreay threw out the challenge for the Young Bucks that he and Swerve Strickland would put the ability to challenge for the AEW World Championship on the line against the Young Bucks EVP titles at All In Texas. It was very clear, Taz, throughout the break especially, that Swerve was enraged by this.
Yeah, he's not happy about it. They got to get on the same page somehow, some way, because you saw it also. I mean, Strickland is not happy about this.
This is a Heroes versus Villains tag team match. Set for one fall. Approaching the ring.
Oh, look at the second beast, Mordos and Dralistico getting the jump on Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay here. Will Ospreay and Swerve Ian have been trying to hash out this disagreement between them throughout the break, but I mean, this is going to be a tough test for Swerve and Ospreay.
And it's peeling at an old scab Excalibur. I mean, think about their disagreements in the past. I mean, think about the wars these two men have fought. And to Taz's point, they're facing two tough hombres, two dangerous individuals in LFI.
Yeah, but wait a second, Swerve Strickland taking flight, as is Ospreay, opposite sides of the ring. But Swerve Strickland, you have to remember, a former AEW World Champion, Will Ospreay. He's proven it time and time again that he can do it on a rainy night in Stoke. But can these single stars, can they come together to defeat one of the best tag teams of all time in Matthew and Nicholas Jackson?
And that's going to be tough for sure. There's no doubt about it. I mean, as great as Ospreay and Strickland are as individuals, to put that stip out there, that offer from Ospreay, man, that's tough. And you heard Ospreay say to Strickland, trust me. I don't know if Strickland trusts them, because they want shots individually at the World Championship. They would have to wait 1 year if they don't beat the Bucks.
As Beast Mordos, Ospreay springing up. Hurricane Rana takes down Mordos. Makes the quick tag out to Swerve Strickland. Now Swerve, wow. Launching off the rope, the bottom rope into the drop kick. Sliding kick to the side of the head.
The dichotomy here for me is Swerve clearly on the fence with Will. Will trust Swerve, Taz. It's a one-way relationship right now.
Yes.
As Swerve plants Beast Mortos. And that's going to be dangerous. I mean, we've seen the Hall of Fame resume to Excalibur's point. The Young Bucks have held championships in every organization, including New Japan, the AEW. And 10 days away, I can't imagine the danger they're facing.
As Dralistico, he's grabbing out to Prince Nana. Swerve Strickland's attention, and Mordos takes advantage.
Yeah, it was a big distraction to Strickland, as you basically mentioned, Excalibur. Watch the Beast!
And Mordos, the tornado! Taking out Swerve and Ospreay. Dralistico and Mordos with the advantage on Strickland and Ospreay as this match continues.
Yeah, that was impressive offense right there, as we saw from Dralistico and the Beast Mortos.
And you heard Ospreay, or at least we heard here in the arena before this match began, that Ospreay, he was saying that he and Swerve, two of the greatest wrestlers in the world. And Ospreay, as I mentioned, Colt now covered here by Mordos. It's two. As Swerve able to kick out Ospreay. I mean, he's a former AEW International
Essentially
Champion.
relevant second. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Judge flips.
It's like drapes in my hotel. Horrible. I love Nana.
And Ospreay, I mean, he's former AEW International Champion, and not just any night in Stoke, a rainy night in Stoke. He can get it done, but can he get it done under the blazing sun of Arlington, Texas? 10 days from now, he and Swerve are going to defeat the Young Bucks, Ian. They're going to have to not only get on the same page, they're going to have to wrestle what is essentially a perfect match.
A perfect match. You need big moves, big opportunities.
Trying to
be
do
under big pressure, and it's Dralistico here with the fist to the air, the sign of LFI, La Fazione Governable.
Yeah, but Taz, I don't. If I'm Dralistico, for as confident as he feels, I don't know that I'm doing anything to piss Swerve Strickland off even further.
Absolutely, because and that's you just made me think of something here. You know, if Strickland is thinking about that stipulation that Ospreay threw at the Young Bucks and the Bucks accepted it, you know what I mean? That's probably on Strickland's mind, Ian, and he's in the middle of this match with two super credible guys in Dralistico and Mortis.
Tag made in for any world champion or any big match situation. Taz, you've been on the marquee many times in the main event position. You know that any pressure, any additional concern, that could cost you the match right there.
Absolutely, and you're right. Because oh my God, big man. Because the thing is, there's a cover. Hold on.
Mordos, the cover, but Ospreay there, barely a one count to break it up.
To your point, Ian, you know, you need to be fully focused when you're going for a championship, no matter if it's a tag championship, individuals, you know, singles champion, it don't matter, trios champ. You have to be focused. You don't need distractions at home or on the road or whatever, in the locker room. You need to stay focused to either retain your title or capture a title.
Nice up kick there by Swerve, catching Mordos flush on the jaw, but Mordos firing back, and now the hammer throw into the ropes. Mordos, the swing, waist lock there by Swerve. Ooh. Swerve rolls through, sunset flip, but Dralistico there immediately to break it up. Swerve reaching for Ospreay, looking for relief, but Mordos cutting him off.
Rearranging the face of Strickland is the Beast Mortos.
AEW Dynamite 300 live from Ontario, California. Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay attempting to get on the same page, but the Beast Mortos, Dralistico, making that very, very difficult here tonight, 10 days away from All In Texas.
Oh, nice job by Strickland there. He's getting out of the way of the Beast.
Ooh. Swerve brought down, but not for long. Had to get that tag, though. Mordos got rocked by that, and Swerve got the tag. The fresh legs of Ospreay into the fight.
And here comes Ospreay dialing up the intensity now. Those forearms. Ooh, an Irish whip the big man.
As released going Mordos.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ospreay.
Gotta go get me a
He
turkey
missed,
Cobb's salad.
He missed Mordos losing the plot for like a full minute.
Now will
I don't know if he got his bell rung or what, but Swerve was trying to feed him directions and it just was not working.
Go a long way for Swerve to trust Ospreay heading into All In Texas.
Ospreay, the springboard, the elbow on target. Cover made, 2, no.
Takes a lot to beat that big man, the Beast Mortis. He's a big, strong guy.
And they've had the benefit of the doubt test. There's been quick tags all night from LFI. They're both men are relatively still fresh.
Yeah, they've been on offense a lot to the point you're making, Ian.
And Beast Mortos with Ospreay trapped. Realistic to the top.
Realistic go, the stomp. Ospreay covered, but no. Swerve there intervenes to keep his team's hopes alive.
Definitely saved it right there, did Strickland.
Good sign for All In Texas, in my opinion.
As Charlize go able to counter. Swerve got spiked on the DDT. And Charlize destroyer. Ospreay in trouble. Things going bad to worse for the aerial assassin. Upset. 2-0.
And that's that closing speed of LFI, almost getting a pinfall. Scoring a pinfall on Ospreay just 10 days away from All In Texas.
Swerve and Ospreay wagering their ability to challenge for the AEW World Championship for 1 year, putting that up against the EVP titles of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the founding fathers. Damn. Crucifix bomb by Ospreay.
Swerve up top now, Excalibur.
Ospreay with Mordos up on the shoulder. The Swerve.
Oh my God, this stomp into the Stormbreaker, that's amazing.
Nice Charlize go.
Oh, that was simple. A little messaging.
Oh wait, Charlize go may rule the day. The Styles Clash. Now the house call. 1, 2, 3.
Wonder if he's gonna get fined for that.
I know, right?
Oh, it is official for All In Texas. Young Bucks versus Swerve and Ospreay. They were able to get it on the same page here tonight. What will the story be 10 days from now? But fans, don't go anywhere because coming up next, your Dynamite 300 main event, Kota Ibushi, Kazuchika Okada, 1-on-1.
Oh, it is the main event. Oh, and it's only got 15. Dude, tonight has flown by.
Yeah.
Flown by.
I think I put it in wrestling. I gotta ask you if you saw it. I gotta find it first. Maybe I did not. Oh yeah, I did. Did you see Bryan Danielson returned?
Yes.
Ring of Honor,
Yes.
helped take out STP.
But he also returned at the Mexico show and then the other big one before that.
you know, there's going to be shenanigans. I would like to see Kenny come back and help Ibushi.
There, yeah, maybe. We'll see.
It's main event time live on Dynamite. I know, Kenny, you're laying in a hospital bed right now, and you don't have one friend left.
That is when Don Callis introduced Kazuchika Okada to the Don Callis family with Kenny Omega. No shortage of friends, no shortage of allies, and none more dangerous than this man, Kota Ibushi, victorious 1 week ago on Dynamite.
Your Dynamite 300 main event is set for one fall. Introduced first from Kagoshima, Japan, weighing 205 pounds, the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi.
And Ian Riccaboni, if the battles between Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada are the stuff of legend, the battles between Okada and this man, Kota Ibushi, are not far behind.
Absolutely. At Wrestle Kingdom 2020, Kota Ibushi and Kazuchika Okada met for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. It was an all-timer, a back-and-forth bout, of course, seared in many fans' memories is the 2021 G1 Finals. Unfortunately, at that point, Ibushi dislocated his shoulder.
Yeah.
But fighting through, fighting back tonight, a chance to reignite the rivalry.
His opponent being accompanied by Lance Archer and Don Callis from Aichi, Japan. Weighing 236 pounds, he is the AEW Continental Champion, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada.
And for those that are new to AEW, maybe you've never seen or heard of New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know, with these two men here, Excalibur and Ian are saying is basically these are two of the most well-decorated, highly decorated pro wrestlers in the history of Japanese pro wrestling in Ibushi and Okada.
Yeah, the G1 Climax tournament, a punishing round-robin tournament featuring some of the best wrestlers for not just Japan, but around the world. Kazuchika Okada defeated Kota Ibushi to win that third of his career 4 overall G1 Climax wins. Of course, winning the Continental Classic last year, cementing his place as the greatest tournament wrestler alive.
Dude, for anybody that's never watched them go.
And Kazuchika Okada will put that Continental Championship on the line.
The problem is they don't have time to work a
winner takes all Omega's
60-minute
International
match.
Championship on
match.
the line in 10 days' time at All in Texas, live in Arlington and around the world on pay-per-view and Prime Video. And fans, a match of this scale, a match of this importance, we have to stick with it as long as it goes tonight on Dynamite 300. So don't go anywhere as Okada, little paintbrush, and immediately bails to the outside.
Smart wrestling by Okada. Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, Don Callis is the voice of Don Callis, joining us here at the desk as Okada taking a very circumspect approach to the a roundabout way.
Why don't you talk about what great shape Okada's in? He looks fantastic. He's motivated. He can't wait to put Ibushi down, just like he put down Kenny Omega.
And we have not heard from Kenny Omega
You won't.
Since that attack that both you and Kazuchika Okada launched on him weeks ago, targeting that midsection of Kenny Omega, trying to soften him up, trying to re-inflame the intestines.
I'd say it was mission accomplished. I mean, you could smell the diverticulitis coming out of his mouth through his rotten intestines.
Not sure how that's how that works, Don, as Ibushi looking for the knockout shot, that roundhouse kick, and Okada once again bailing to the outside. And fans, this is a milestone week for AEW, not just Dynamite 300 here tonight, but Collision episode 100 this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT, streaming on Max. FTR versus the Outrunner. Plus, Okada from behind, massive 8-person all-star tag team match. Thunder Rosa, Amanada, Anna Jay, Ty Mello, Julia Hart, Megan Bain, Tekla, and Athena all teaming up. Plus Kyle Fletcher, Daniel Garcia one-on-one. And a massive trios match. Mystico, Hologram, and Mark Briscoe taking on RPG Vice and Hechicero, the Don Callis family. All that, so much more this Saturday night, Collision 100.
And it's incredible. Mystico on Collision, and a match like this. 300 episodes into Dynamite, Taz. Who would have ever thought we'd see two future Hall of Famers do battle in our main event?
Well, yes, absolutely. And both these men with the history they have, as we know. But right now, Bushi's looking great. But Don, Okada's got to have his mind on what's going down next week in Texas at All In, though.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe we're going to be celebrating the end of Kenny Omega. Listen, I don't know. What I know is Okada is wrestling like the multiple-time champion that he is by taking his time and frustrating Ibushi, who is a hothead, by the way.
And Lance Archer getting right in the face of Kota Ibushi, but Ibushi,
there's no place for hotheads in pro wrestling, that's for sure.
Ibushi knew he was in the referee's eye line, but oh, wait a second, Okada boot to the midsection, and Okada, he likes to use that DDT on the floor. Ibushi very well acquainted with that, able to avoid the calamity, and now Ibushi crashes, and don't go anywhere because our main event continues. Dynamite 300.
Oh God, heel Okada.
Yeah, heel Okada's best.
Right there, the elbow really caught the steel steps. Okada is in a great way right now. Don, you got to be happy, dude.
Well, I'm thrilled because what Okada and I talked about in the back is happening right before our eyes.
Interesting. So you can give structure and game plan to a guy who's had
there's that DDT.
Such a long history with Ibushi, but still, as an outsider, even though you have this long history, you can kind of coach him up.
Tom Brady went to Bill Belichick for advice, and that's the relationship Okada and I have right now.
Now Bill Belichick goes to his 24-year-old girlfriend for advice, but I digress. Wow.
Midlife crisis Jones is what you're saying.
Paul Turner getting up to 6 on the outside is Ibushi.
Damn it.
Yeah, Ibushi, he got spiked. He was playing almost vertical, and Ibushi.
He's in trouble.
And Ibushi, long history of neck issues as well.
His legs look weak, and Taz, his legs look weak.
In fact, not lost. On Okada, who spikes Ibushi once again. Okada floats over the leg hook, but Ibushi kicking out.
Wow, impressive kick out by Ibushi. You can see him feeling that energy. Okada knows he's got control, and he's smirking. I like that confidence.
Ibushi is one of the most dangerous strikers I've ever seen in our business, Taz. He's so fast and also so athletic, and he's got a championship pedigree. Tough guy for Okada here on the 300th episode of Dynamite.
Yeah, no argument on anything you just said about Ibushi. I agree with you.
Yeah, of course, Kota Ibushi, now the cover made by Okada, as Ibushi able to kick out Ibushi. Taz, of course, with that tremendous pro wrestling resume, but also that stupendous Kyokushin karate background, which he employs very, very well in that striking.
And that's tough when you have a striker to Don's point, like Ibushi, nasty palm strikes and round kicks, pump kicks, hook kicks. He'll kick you, palm strike you, punch you from every direction. Ibushi. Okada knows that, so he's keeping that control right now.
And to Okada's credit, he's had an answer for everything. He's really limited the karate and the potential judo chops from Kota Ibushi.
There's no judo chops. Stop, please. Don't let Don get you robbed up. Get me robbed.
What are you dragging me into this for?
I know you. And Ibushi with the forearm, delivering back and forth.
Oh, Ibushi really measured that one. Okada changes his levels, and I think we could hear the jaw of Kota Ibushi clap together even from our desk.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But Okada, he knows both these men are veterans, but when he has control, he knows how to keep that. He has the right poise. But here comes the striking from Ibushi.
Oh, that was tight. Ooh, another tight one.
Big time.
Okada's eating them. He's walking through it.
Height advantage for Okada. That helps with those forearms.
Absolutely. Always better to punch down, as they say.
Yes.
AEW Dynamite episode number 300, our main event well underway. Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion, facing the best friend of Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi. Of course, Okada will face Kenny Omega in 10 days' time, all in Texas. Continental Championship, International Championship, unification match. It is winner take all 10 days from now, but it is Kota Ibushi scoring with the dropkick.
The thing is about Ibushi, he and Kenny Omega are best friends. They've gone through it all. They are a source of support for each other, and this is why Ibushi is here. He is flying the flag of Kenny Omega and taking on the great Kazuchika Okada tonight. I don't like his chances.
Well, Don, for as well as you profess to know Kenny Omega, you said that he had no friends. First, it was Mark Briscoe stepping up to have Kenny Omega's back. Then, it was this man making his return to AEW for almost a 2-year layoff due to injury.
We'll see if he still values that friendship after Okada maybe puts him on the shelf after tonight. I hope so.
Well, right now, it is Kota Ibushi with the upper hand, or the upper foot, so to speak, Taz.
Yeah, and there's those palm strikes, low round kick. Nice kick to the gut, and another round kick right to the jaw.
Watch now, Ibushi's going to hit this standing moonsault, perfectly hit.
He does so, the leg is hooked. Okada able to kick out, but Ian, despite the long layoff to injury, Ibushi looking in fine form here tonight.
Looks like $1 million, then I'll tell you what, it would be nothing bigger for Kenny Omega. The emotional toll and win it would be if Ibushi could defeat Okada to get a great showing here tonight.
Whatever hospital Kenny Omega's been in, I'm sure.
The running knee strike, the cover is made. No, Okada able to kick out.
I'm sure Kenny, at whatever medical facility he's been living in, has been watching everything to do with Okada. He wants to know what's going on.
Sorry. A great look at that, Taz. Ibushi, he steamrolled Okada with that knee.
Yeah, he ran through it. You don't just hit the guy, you go through the man's face, head, whatever you're hitting him with. He went through it like a football player when he does a tackle. You go through the guy, not just hitting him.
Great counter there by Okada.
Just move for move, Don. Both men know each other so well.
I told Okada a few secrets I know about Kota Ibushi to help him with this match. Now this is a great hold. I like this hold.
Yeah,
what do you call this, Taz?
Well, it's an excellent. Well, he's got a kind of a top wrist lock modified, and when he turns that other hand in with his palm on the forearm of Ibushi, it really makes that hold super tight. A good S grip there with the hands, and Ibushi fights out.
Kota Ibushi fighting out the grip of the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, as Dynamite 300 continues. Ian Riccaboni, Taz, and Don.
Good night, good night.
As Okada once again targeting the neck of the Golden Star, Kota Ibushi.
Man, I'm loving this. There we go. This may remind you of something that happened a couple of weeks ago to Kenny Omega.
Oh, no.
Except Omega, he was strapped to that backboard. He was completely defenseless.
In the guts, just like Kenny.
As Kazuchika Okada drops the elbow.
Yeah, Okada sending a direct message to Kenny Omega.
And sending another one, a message of pure disrespect, not just to Omega, but his opponent in the ring, Kota Ibushi. Their 7th singles meeting overall. Okada with a 4-2 advantage. Ibushi, though, not out of this fight yet. Backing the Rainmaker, the Continental Champion, to the corner.
When you have a rivalry with someone and you've competed against them a lot, man, there's just that ever-ready battery won't let you die. But, man, Ibushi really got lit up right there.
Hit his head on the bottom turnbuckle there.
Those eyes are glassy right now.
We mentioned earlier he might have some neck issues from what happened on the floor, Ian.
Certainly, and Ibushi known to be able to take punishment, Taz, but when is enough?
Whoa.
Trying to maybe
Murder Ibushi turned.
going to that next level is Ibushi. He's catching some forearms.
And Okada, a wry smile on his face, but that may be a poker face. Okada.
Ibushi gets into his own Excalibur, and it's well known in Japan where he just keeps coming.
It certainly is, just like a relentless demon. And now,
you don't
lighten up Okada.
He's got good hands.
That's that karate background.
Trying to get through that hand guard there.
As referee Paul Turner Doing the right thing, warning off Ibushi. Those are not only closed fist tabs, but closed fists in the ropes.
Yeah, you don't need all of them to hit either, just 1 or 2.
Oh, wait a second, Rainmaker avoided.
Good God.
Oh, gee.
He took his freaking head off.
Swinging for the fences with the lariat.
Got to follow up Ibushi. And I got a feeling he's going to have the ability to do that here. Let's watch. He ducks here to Rainmaker and then watch. Bam!
Oh my God. Put himself right back in this match, did Kota Ibushi.
Had Okada landed that Rainmaker, I think it would have been the end of the night for the Golden Star, but Kota Ibushi, a lifeline for himself with that thunderous lariat.
Ibushi looking to finish this now.
Ibushi likes the Phoenix Splash from this position. Okada knows that extremely well. Okada trying to bring Ibushi back down to earth, but Ibushi trying to kick his way out of it. Okada the waist lock though. And the suplex. Ibushi landing at a grotesque angle.
Has the wrist, has the wrist.
Oh. Rainmaker avoided for the second time, but the roundhouse kick.
Right on the button there, dude. Right on the button.
And Okada, he got rocked.
Okada dropped to his knees. As the fans here in Ontario and around the world trying to urge on the Golden
what I
Star,
like to
Kota
hear.
Ibushi,
Yes.
just 10 days away from All In Texas, from Kazuchika Okada, from Kenny Omega, for the AEW Unified Championship. It will be winner takes all in the Lone Star State. So Ibushi, the double underhook on the Continental.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh. Oh.
Wow, that was nuts.
From the top, and Okada.
Wow.
Subway survives.
Unbelievable.
You do that to somebody, they kick out. You got to check out this impact. Oh my God. You got to be thinking, all right, they kicked out. What the hell else am I going to do?
And now Ibushi looking to launch a Kamigoye, but no, Okada counters. He sits down. He collects the legs of Ibushi. 1, 2, no, Okada.
Now both men back to their feet. Ibushi with the wrist.
And Okada to the ropes, looking for relief.
Okada smart, making him break the hold. That's what he's doing.
He nailed it. And he never saw it coming because he was jacking with the referee.
Very smart by Okada. Like it or not, I loved what he just did.
Oh, swing and a miss, but the
Good God. Did you see him change his turn?
He's up,
His
dude.
feet
He's
in
up.
midair?
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Finish it, finish it, finish it. Rainmaker! Good night.
Yeah.
It's a good match.
Yeah.
A nuts match.
Great match, obviously, and message sent from Okada right to Kenny Omega. He just beat his best friend, a guy who's so credible to Ibushi. That's major momentum, in my opinion, come Texas next week by Okada.
it will be winner take all in Texas as the Don Callis family into the ring to celebrate. Kazuchika Okada puts his Continental Championship on the line against
And here
Kenny
comes Kenny.
AEW International Championship. The winner will be crowned the first ever AEW Unified Champion.
Oh, and Archer. Lance Archer wants to be the one.
Play the cleaner music.
The ladder. Wait a second, Kenny Omega. He's hit. We haven't seen him since that attack. Yeah, that's Kenny. He's here, all right. Wow. Didn't know he was here, man. Wow. Exploding on the scene. The fans are on their feet.
He's out there in like 0.7 seconds.
I know, right?
The family trying to use their numbers.
Gotta be careful, Kenny. A lot of numbers out here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait. That's I think that's Trent Beretta inside the ring.
It's Trent, yep.
Get that baton. Wait a minute. Ibushi disarms Trent, and now Omega. Omega and Ibushi taking out Beretta.
Yes.
the face of Okada, the face of Don Callis says it all. They had no idea Kenny Omega was in the building. Nobody let alone ready to fight. Nobody did. Wow, explosive return for Omega. Can't wait for this match in Texas. 10 days away, all in Texas. Winner takes all.
Dude, we still have like 10 days, right?
Yeah.
There is time to have a freaking Golden Lovers tag team match.
Yes, please.
Let's get Golden Lovers versus our Roppongi Vice. Because you know they gotta save Okada now.
I don't know, man. I think this was a show. Let's get everybody's opinion on it. That was AEW Dynamite 300 for 7/2/2025. What was you score it out of 10, and what was your favorite match? We'll start with Shank's Gone. So, Ken.
Well, you know, I've been enjoying them kind of lately more.
Yeah.
2025 has been doing really good for them. I'll put it a 9 again. And let's see. I definitely like this one. But I got to give it to Young Bucks and Takeshita. That was a hell of a match.
Yeah. I very much liked the Ibushi Okada match, but
yes.
I think, and I enjoyed the Swerve match also.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Young Bucks was the match of the night as well.
Yeah.
Which, they are the founding fathers for a reason.
Yep.
I'll give it.
I still
10.
don't like those.
I'll give it a 10. I didn't think it was
a 10.
Yeah, I didn't. It went so fast. I like barely blinked and it was over.
Yeah,
and that hasn't happened in a good while. So,
my only gripe is the reason I gave it a 9 is I don't like those stipulations, like Cody did when he was here.
Yeah, but
I'll never.
But they didn't say never. They said a year. And here's the thing about that, right? If they want Hangman to carry the torch for a good while, right? You can't have Swerve and Hangman rehashing out their stuff every other week. You can't have Will going after the thing every single time, right? So that leaves MJF. That leaves another heel, a rematch with Moxley.
True.
So it actually makes sense for them to lose for me.
Yeah.
Because I think the Bucks with the EVP status is better than them not having it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's entertainment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you need antagonists, and they are definitely the antagonists.
Yeah. Because it keeps Tony off of TV, because he said that's why he stopped coming out.
Right.
Is to give everybody else their TV, spotlight.
Right. Well, that's going to do it for us. We're gonna throw it somewhere. We're going to send it over to Tiny Painting Desk. She is live. She's a friend of the show. Tiny Painting Desk. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. We will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 Eastern for Magic the Gathering. Join us then. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Shank, for hanging out.